Hey guys, welcome back to another video over here on the Chinese Zodiac. I am incredibly sorry I didn't manage to get the dog reading out yesterday as planned. Few technical complications my end, but we have since sorted that, so we may be a day late, but we will still see what your cards are for this week today. And of course we'll be back tomorrow for the rat and the ox is scheduled, and don't forget we've also got the boar later on as well today, so we'll get that one out because I couldn't get that one out done. I couldn't get that out yesterday either. So here we are. Let's see where we're at. Let's stop there. Let's go one from the bottom, let's go one from the middle, let's go one from the top. What have we got? White, black, black. Oh dear, not ending very well, is it? But we're starting off here okay. We've got that goat. Not too bad. Not overly compatible, but not exactly incompatible. It is white, so it is a catalyst card. So you are in a place of change, or things are going into a different phase. We're definitely moving into a kind of a different place than what you are at the moment. Like choosing a different side of the fence almost. Yeah. Almost like you've been sitting on the fence and you're now ready to make a decision on which side you want to choose, I suppose, or which one you're going to side with. Of course, dogs are very humanitarian. They like equality, they like fairness, and potentially that is what has swayed your decision. And that is a catalyst card, so there are changes afoot. Now, if you'd like to know more about the catalyst cards, or any of the cards, in fact, in the compatibility triangles and conflict lines, then hit that subscribe button, because we will be doing videos on those in the future. I do see that you are potentially starting to make progress here and move forward. You are starting to pick up some slack and basically, yeah, get hard work done, or at least working on something as if it's a duty. You're fulfilling responsibilities. That's what you're doing. You're fulfilling responsibilities, and I think right now you're just moving into a place where you just couldn't care less what people think about it, because you got things to do. And as I say, this necessity to bring equality into the environment of which you are at the moment. This could be something to do with work. This could be something to do with employment. This could be just to do with a team kind of a teamwork kind of aspect. Simply put, there you are responsible for that, and you are trying your best to make sure that all things run smoothly for the sake of everybody. You know, bringing equality into that space, starting to try and make things a little fairer, potentially. I mean, I don't know how that's going to go realistically as this week goes by, because we've got these two negative cards here, because we've got the positive and the two negatives. That positive card there, obviously the phase that you're just coming out of, and then we're going to move into this negative phase here. So we will see what that says in a second. But right now, I think where we are with this card is that you are making decisions here, and deciding to pick a side of the fence, pick a side, basically. Yeah, I think that you are... you're not necessarily seeking for approval with this either. You're not necessarily worried about hurting people in the kind of process of this, because you're not going to tolerate disloyalty. You're not going to tolerate any sort of lack of integrity. You're going to call people up if they start to be too stern with other people. You're not the boss, but you do feel responsible. Maybe you are the boss, but I think realistically you may not be the boss in this example. But you are responsible, you feel responsible, and you don't want to let people down right now, because the people around you support your position. Yeah. And don't forget, though, you can't please everybody. You can't please everybody, and you know that. You know that. You just need to remember it realistically. Remember who you are as a dog. You can't please everybody. And there's that black horse coming into play. And I've said this before, black isn't always an attack. That horse there is in your compatibility triangle. So they are very compatible with you. Now, as I say, if you want to know more about the triangles, then please do hit that subscribe button, because we'll be learning about the triangles in the future. And that horse is a prominent one in yours. It's a very good compatible one with you, which I see potentially could be the you getting stuck where you are kind of thing. I mean, it's not a positive horse, it's not a white horse, it is a black horse, which means realistically, if we're being honest here, your opinion, or the way that you are holding yourself, or the way that you are in that workplace, potentially you are You are making not enemies, but rubbing people up the wrong way, really, because you are trying to you're trying to push your opinions and thoughts onto other people. You're trying to make them think, this is what we want to do. This is what we're going to do. This is what the plan. This is the thing that it is. And they may not necessarily see it that way. So perspective is everything here, and just trying to understand what other people's needs are. You are going to feel quite stuck on this, I think, for a little bit. Because you can't just rush into this and make these changes willy-nilly. You need to hold your horses. You need to hold your horses and just have a bit of patience here. And the time will come. The time will come. In the long term, there will be a time when it will make it known that you were the one from the beginning that said, this is what we want to do. This is the one thing that we are trying to achieve, and this is what we wanted to get done. And your time will come where they'll say, yeah, you're right. It may not be this time, it may not be next time, but there will become a time. This is a long-term thing. You just need to hang in there. Patience is definitely going to serve you well here. Hold those horses for a minute and try your best just to get along with people. Maybe get to know them a little bit and just see what their needs are. Though you can't help everybody, there are a few there that you probably can. So just bear that in mind as well. You are a visionary here for other people. You are the pioneer for change here in this respect. And if there is going to be change, it's going to be you that makes it. Especially if this is in the workplace, because for too long you needed to make your voice heard. And now this is a time to do that. This is definitely a time to speak up and say, look, this is the way it is, and this is what we want to see happen. And if not, then this is going to be the consequences. Yeah, I think right now you're feeling stuck because you want things to happen really, really quickly, or you want this change to happen right now. But with all good things, they come with time. They come to those that are patient enough to wait them out. There's that tiger, brilliant card. That is again in the same triangle as the horse there. It's not an attack on you. That's very compatible with you. I just think that you're going to get very sulky and pretty downhearted here. I mean, this here makes up a triangle for you. So you are the dog. There's the horse. There's the tiger. We've got a complete set almost with you being the dog. Horse, tiger, then you the dog. This is a not a warning, but this is just a preempting that things may not go your way, and you're going to be a bit sulky about that because you're going to want things to, as I say, change relatively quickly. You need to have that patience. You think that there's not support for you in this, but there is support there. You've got some support there. You've got understanding. There are people there, but you're feeling rather emotionally attached to this now, like it's personal. This has become personal for you. I think right now you're looking for respect, you're looking for fairness, you're looking for some sort of, a balance in the workplace or in this situation. You're looking for this thing that you want to implement to be accepted and regarded as the good thing in which you feel it is. And I think that there is getting you a bit downhearted, and you're getting a bit emotional about it, a little bit sad, a little bit sulky, because it's not happening the way you wanted it to, or somebody's trying to take over and say to you like, well, we can do that, but we're going to do it this way. And I mean, heavens forbid that somebody comes in and takes credit for one of your ideas, because that's not going to end well either. I'd say that, even though your opinion may be unpopular with some, you have still got the support there. And I just think that potentially as that protector of equal rights for everybody, and trying to help everybody out and try to do what's right by everybody, alongside that you also need to kind of look after yourself as well. Yeah, I think realistically with this situation, it's just time. It's just waiting it out. You're not in the bad place. This is not a bad place. This is relatively good for you. This is relatively good. There's changes happening. So we've got that. That's confirmed. We've got changes, and it's white. So we can put that on the back burner there and say, okay, the catalyst is there. We've got the white card making those changes in. And then we've got these two here, which are basically compatible with you. They're good cards for you. They are part of your compatibility there. And even though they are in that negative black, they're not bad. It's just saying, have patience. This is going to be a long-term thing. You're going to be a bit sulky about that, I'm sure. And you'll probably want to fight back on it and get defensive on it. And potentially that is what's going to rub people up the wrong way, is that temper. That temper here. We've got two ferocious signs here. horse, which is very quick to temper and rage. And then we've got the tiger there, who is also very quick to anger and be a little bit teeth and claw. So try to hold on to that. This isn't necessarily the time for you to fight. This is the time for you to sit back and wait patiently. And we'll find out how you get on with that next week when we come back and do another reading for you dog people. And hopefully it will be next Saturday, not next Sunday. Until then, guys, love and peace.